Sound check. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We had some audio trouble there, so let's start that again. Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, we're here with Checkered Flag Racing, uh, Season 2, Round 3. And sorry, I was having audio issues and the audio wasn't coming through. So we're going to stick with El Jacko here. We'll get everything going after we talk here. But El Jacko is setting a time and sets a fast lap, but he's also the third one set a time. Scav set a time 1:15, D-Mac at 1:18. Let's see who we got coming around to the line. Got Fruit Giver coming around, and he's going to sit in third place preliminary. And Kachow just set a fast lap. Alright, let's ride along. Oh, he's on an outlap, so let's see who else we got. Sorry, guys, just flipping. Alright, let's see who's going to cross the line. Highways, crosses in fourth provisionally. Let's see, we got Holmesy coming to the line, and Holmesy sets a 1:39.9, so must have an issue on that lap that we didn't see there. Let's see. Giver sets another time. He's in sixth place there. He's moving aside for another hot lap. Let's see what we got coming around. He's invalidated. Let's see who we got. Slayerized coming around to the line. Running a pretty solid sector so far. Let's take a look. He's going to cross the line at a 1:15.9. Great job. That was a great qualifying run. Let's see who we got. He's invalidated. Alright, so Holmesy coming back around for another lap and does the 1:18. So he now is setting the fastest lap. Obviously, something happened that first lap. Cali Rob is on his hot lap. So let's take a ride around Cali Rob here. This goes through Sector 1. You can see it's a very technical track here. And this part right here is it'll deceive you. You got to hit the brakes and curve in. And this one's a big one. When you go uphill here, there's a little bit of loss of traction, but there's a really tough area coming up straight ahead. And he just set a fast Sector 1. But towards the end of, towards the end of Sector 2, here you go. You're on downhill here. You go around this curve, and that uphill rise will throw your car off balance. You can see, sometimes it happens, and he just did it. Alright, so let's see, watch Nerdy, he's on an outlap here. I believe, yeah, he's on an outlap. Let's see if anyone is running hot laps. Norhe, probably on an in-lap right now. D-Mac is on an outlap right now. Lancey is slowing it there, so he's gonna be... Oh, wow. Cali Rob put it in the dirt a little bit. Yeah. That gravel will throw you off here. See, we got Lancey. I knew he was coming to the pits. Machaco is on his out lap. And we have Scabney back today. Good to see him. I have not seen him racing in a long time. I mean, at least I don't believe he was in season 1. This is his first race of season 2, so good to see you back out there. I want to wish you luck. All right, Kachow's sitting in second. So let's take a ride around. Let's see. He's coming to the pits for sure. Alright, Nerdy's going to cross the line on his first hot lap. He obviously had a small or big issue. Let's take a ride around with him, and let's see. Alright, so again, this is Sector 1 is very technical, and it's super easy to invalidate. Now, with Sector 2, there's a lot of opportunity to invalidate. You're just coming around this corner right here, that's a perfect area. Now, as we follow him down the straight here, you're going to see he comes to this slight breaking point. Yeah, you see that? See, you go too wide there. Yeah, I mean, that's all it would take. Chow just set a fast lap. That's all it took, guys. Just watching that. We literally just watched him invalidate. As I said, is a very common thing right in that area. And this should be Just Secret's only lap because he is serving a quali ban. He's just doing a quick out lap, make sure his settings are locked in, which is completely normal. Alright, that's good. Looks like he's got his settings locked in for the race, so that'll be good. There we go. Let's see Scab come down the front stretch here. I'd say 115 probably. 114.969. So I was wrong, but come on, I was close, guys. Give me a break, okay? I missed last week. I haven't been announcing for a week, so I got to get back in the swing of things here. Alright, so let's see what we got. What we got here? We got Lancey out. Setting a fast Sector 2. Coming through into the final turns here. And I say turns because, yeah, it's like a U-turn. Whoa! Alright, here we go. Lancey's going to come to the line. 116. I always say 115 and a half. Awesome run. Rozzy is to the pits here. Kelly Rob running another lap. Let's see. Alright, so it's kind of the in-between stage in qualifying right now. Let's see. Who we got coming around? I think both cars are going to be slow here. And here's Nerdy on his out lap. Let's see. Stick with Cali Rob. We got a fast sector 2 there. Coming around to the, let's see what we got. So 105, 106, 107, 108. All right, 115.7. 115.7. What do we say? 114.9. Wow, that was a great time. Great time. Again, I was incorrect. Let's see. He might be coming into the pits here. Yeah. Rigby's on outlap here. Alright, highway's coming through sector 3. I'm not, he's invalidated, so here we are, back around to Nerdy, coming around. Did not invalidate this lap. Sitting with 142 right now, Carl's at 111. I'd say he's going to be at a 116.5. 116.5. 116.7. Great run. Great run. And back around to Sleigh Rise here. Is he going to improve on that 115? And he does improve, but does not move him up the standings in the qualifying order. Rigby's coming around here. Has yet to set a time. So currently we have Rigby and Ginnett, who have not set qualifying times. So Rigby, I want to say, is going to set a time this lap, probably in the 117 range. 118.5. It's a solid run for him. Great job. There's a great lineup taking shape here. And again, that's the difficult part right there. Going up that hill, the grade change and the speed change, your tires spin, you feel it. I mean, we're going to have to watch there today. I suspect there may be some issues there. Alright, since Ginnett is the only one that has yet to set a lap time, we're going to go ahead and take a ride around with him. Boy, he is coming close to those tracks. He, unfortunately, invalidated. Let's see. All right, Kachow just sets a fast lap of 1:14.11. All right, looks like we're finishing up the qualifying here, so we're going to have our order pretty locked in here, except for people who are out on laps right now. Let's see. All right, he's going to go for another lap. Might as well. It's the last lap of the session here. Norrie is coming around to the line. 1:16.3 on his lap. He is now 1:15.7, moving him up. Let's see. We're going to go through all the standings here for qualifying and the starting order before we get back into the action here. We're also going to take a 2-minute break between qualification and the race. Let these drivers get situated, let them, get the race strategies settled, and really go from there. I think we're going to have an interesting time today here. Currently, we have Kachow sitting in first. Let's see. Got a grid of 19 drivers today, so it's going to be a full pack here. All right, what we're going to have is Kachow in first, Honesy second, Callie Robb third, Scabney fourth, Jacko at fifth, Rozzy and Lancey 6 and 7, Slayer Ice at 8, Nori Federico at 9, 10th is DMAC, Highways is 12, 13 is Nerdy, 14th is Fruit Giver, 15 Havoc, 16th is Ginnett, 17th is TGL Stewart, 18 would be Just Secret, and rounding out the grid would be Saiyans Forever. If I'm saying it wrong, saying it wrong. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look here. All right, and there's our starting lineup here. So again, let's run through that order. We got Kachow, followed by Honesy, Callie Robb, Scav, El Majaco, Rozzy, Lancey, Slayer Rise, Nori, Federico, and DMAC. Round out your top 10. Then we go to Rigby, Highways, Nerdy, Fruit Giver, Havoc, Ginnett, TGL Stewart, Just Secret, Say Yay, who will round out the final 9. So the second half of our grid minus 1. All right, we're going to take a little 2-minute break here. I'm going to go ahead and take a break, let these drivers take a break, and we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, anyone who has a race plan that they just came up with during qualifying, throw it out the window, because we have rain here. That turn I was showing you during qualifying, that uphill grade, is going to be super tricky today. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the grid here. They're going to run a little lap here. We're going to get ourselves situated with what we want to see. Yeah, we'll go. We'll do the intervals. Do a little position change, lap data, keep it on there, and we'll do the full track map. So, as we come around, they're just doing a little warm-up lap, so we'll be good to go. These drivers are going to be super careful on this. Yeah, trying to get those tires warm. I see most of the drive. You know what? I'm going to switch to the tire type because this is going to be interesting because they're on intermediates. All the drivers started on intermediates here. So, I see some water pooling on the track, and the rain is coming down pretty hard, so this intermediate tire choice may not last, um, depending on this rain. So, let's see what's going to happen. They're all coming around in a line, just finishing up their warm up here. And back up with the race leader, Kachow. This grid's going to form, and we are going to wait for 5 lights, and this race will be going 32 laps. The other track in Italy, not Monza, Imola. Should be a very interesting race. This is a very technical, technical race. So it'll be interesting. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out, and they are off at Imola. Let's see what we got. Everyone getting a pretty good start off the line here, which is great. You know, in the rain, it's always a tough thing getting off that line. So no spins there or anything like that. Come around. Let's see what we got. Someone broke a wing there. I see the wing back there. I'm not sure who. We got a little action going on here. A little bumping and banging. Let's see who got that wing damage, because I saw the wing fly off in the background there. Is it Ginnett? I see it. I just can't get to it. And it is Ginnett. Ginnett lost his wing, unfortunately. Not sure if he did any other damage. Not sure if he hit someone. That will all remain to be seen. So here we are, lap 1, full of action. And we're going to go ahead and get back up front here. And Kachow, that guy's been doing a lot of scrolling this race here. It's only the first lap, but it's been an active race. So you got Kachow out front by almost a second now. All right, so there's Say coming into the pits. Did he get damage? Yep. He needs a wing replacement as well. Ginnett is in. Fruit Giver is in. Unfortunate. Three drivers in the beginning of the race. I'm not sure what happened there, but definitely something to watch later in the race and see what happens. Rain's still coming down pretty fast here, folks. It's coming down at a good rate, and the water is still pooling on the track. There was a little slip by Kachow there. You can see. I don't know if these intermediates are going to make it that long if these conditions persist. I see the water pooling on the sides of the track here, so I think these drivers might end up taking the wets, but I think you're going to have some stay on the intermediates. And that's if the rain doesn't let up, because it is pouring here, folks. I mean, it is absolutely pouring. Reminds me of one of the actual races here last season, on rain, and then it turned to dry, and it was crazy. So we don't have anyone too close. Let's go to TGL here. And he's really right on Norre's tail. I mean, literally nose to tail here, and they are close. So let's see. TGL Stewart's going to take the inside, and Norre is going to hold that outside line. And he is not giving up. He's like, no, you're not taking this position from me. We're coming around again. Let's see what's TGL going to do here. All right, here we are at the very tricky part, folks, going up this hill here. Oh. All right, little tap. No harm, no foul. And it looks like TGL is going to secure 9th place. And let's go back to Just Secret, who is really on Scabney's tail right now. It's a battle for 7th. Both drivers remaining very patient. Kachow set the fastest lap. We're on lap 4 of 32. Looking good out there. After the first lap, it looks like everything kind of settled down a bit. Scab's making that challenge. Is he gonna? He's not gonna seal it. Let's see. We're coming around the real technical areas of the track here. So, what kind of move we're gonna have here? Nothing here. I don't think he's gonna make a move in the what I call it is lose grip, even if it's dry section. I think Sector 2 as a whole, I absolutely hate. Looks like Norre's moving back a little bit. Alright, not really sure what's going on there. Let's see what we got for any... There we go. Norre. Alright, Ginnett is the fortunate winner of the first 3-second time penalty today. There is no prize except for the 3-second time penalty. Chow setting another fast lap. Amazing. I gotta tell you, we're into 4 full laps. Lap 5 here now. Coming around, Razi just took a penalty here, it looks like. So, they're all on intermediates right now. Let's get back down to D-Mac. Look at this. He's really battling Norre. He's, see, it's a battle for 12th place right now. D-Mac looks like he's dropping back a little bit. I'm sure a lot of it is out of caution, just with the rain and everything. And I got to tell you, it's pouring here. I don't know about these intermediates, folks. I mean, it's getting dicey. I see a lot of water pooling there, so... And the drivers don't have DRS in the rain. If you're following and didn't know that, they don't allow DRS in the rain. So, these drivers aren't staying in DRS range. It doesn't matter if they stay in... Well, it matters for obviously the slipstream, but it's not relevant as far as getting the DRS right now. And here we are crossing the line on lap 6. And I gotta tell you, we got a pretty spread out field here, folks. I'm gonna try to jump to battles that look pretty good. Let's see, here we got Slayer Eyes, Norhay, and D-Mac all on the little train, followed by Rigby. They're all on a little bit of a train here. Let's get back up to D-Mac here. Now it's a battle for 11th, 12th, and 13th. We have currently Slayer Eyes in 11th, 12th is Norhay, 13th is D-Mac. Sorry about that. Looks like Cali Robbins might be closing the gap on first place here. Keep an eye on that. But what do we got here? Nerdy is currently challenging, I would say he may challenge Rigby. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the area of the track where you can definitely lose it. It is, as I said, I hate Sector 2 as a whole, just all of Sector 2. It's very technical, it's very difficult when it's dry. When it's raining, couldn't imagine. I am not out there today, folks. You will not see me out there. No way. I'm going to stay in my broadcast booth where I stay nice and dry. Watch these guys race. I mean, they love this stuff. I love it too. It puts on an awesome show. I'll tell you, you wouldn't catch me out there in the rain today. No way. We got you a secret. Oh, I saw making a Scavney is our first DNF. Let's see if we can get a little. Oh, all right. Yeah, it looks like. Like he took a nasty hit off the wall there. If I gotta be honest, I gotta tell you. All right, here's a safety car. So, here we go. The driver's coming in. Race strategy kind of different. Here we are at lap 7 of 32. First safety car of the race. Now, this is going to close up the gap here, folks. It's going to really close up the lap and the gap here. And I'm trying to look to see, you know, these slow speeds aren't good when it's raining because you're not throwing that water, per se. But this is a full course safety car. Very, very sad to see Scavney out of the session. Rozzy with a drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. That could hurt. That could hurt. He's in 6th place and has a drive-through. We're just following some of these drivers. They're in the pits. All right. We know Just Secret took some damage. We saw him fly through the sign there. Right by where Scavney was. I'm not sure if it was related to that or something else, but it looked like Scavney hit the wall hard. So, unfortunately, he is our first DNF. And here we go. We got the field closing back up. We got a gap between, let's see, we got 1st and 7th pretty caught up. 8th is getting closer to that. 9th and 10th coming in. Let's go through the running order. That'd be great. First place, currently, our pole sitter, Kachow. Running on intermediate, 7 laps. Callie Robb, 2nd place on 7-lap intermediates. Holmesy, 7-lap intermediates, is in 3rd. El Machaco in 4th. With 7 laps on intermediates. Lancey is in 5th, 7 laps on intermediates. Rozzy is sitting in 6th place, 7 laps on the intermediates, but he has a drive-through penalty. TGL Stewart is presently 7th place on 7-lap old intermediates. Slayerized is in 8th place, still intermediates. Actually, everyone's on intermediates here. Nori Federico's on intermediates in 9th. DMAC is in 10th. Rigby's 11th. 12th is Nerdy. 13th, Havoc. 14th, Highways. 15th, Just Secret. 16th, Fruit Giver. 17th, Saiyan. 18th, Ginnett. And 19th place, rounding that out, would be Scavney, who had a DNF after completing 6 laps, which is very unfortunate. Now, worth noting, Ginnett, Say, Just Secret, and Highways are all on new tires. Everyone who's running from 13th place up is on 8-lap old tires, intermediates. Now I'm trying to see here. It's tough to see. can't tell from this angle if the rain is slowing or it's very difficult. It may be slowing. And who do we have? We have Ginnett left to catch the pack. I would imagine the safety car's in this lap. Boom, there it is. Safety car in this lap. All right. So let's get back out front. We got Ginnett catching the pack. No problem. No problem. So here we are, all caught up. Here we are, going into lap 10. 9 laps complete when they cross the line. And let's see how they're going to handle this restart. This restart in the rain. Slick track. Old tires for some. Most. And pooling water. Not a good recipe for racing. But these guys are professional. So let's see how they do on the restart here. Here we go. Kachow's out front. Followed by Cali Rob and Honesy, El Machaco, just see if there's any changes. Lancey and Rozzy. TGL Stewart, followed by Sleigh Rise, Norhe, D-Mac. It looks like Havoc moved down a spot and Highways moved up a spot. Rozzy is moving down a spot into 7. TGL takes 6. I got some battle for positions here. And it looks like Ginnett is going to take that position for 16th place from Havoc. Here's Fruit Giver in the back. Really pushing on Havoc, who just made that pass. Ginnett is just taking another 3-second penalty. So let's see what we got. No real incidents on the restart, so we're on lap 10 of 32. We're about, I don't know, we'll say a third of the way through the race. I gotta imagine Rozzy, yeah, he's gonna serve his drive-through. I knew that was going to happen. So he's going to lose a lot of spots here. Unfortunately, it's a drive-through, so he can't really change anything or anything like that. It's just a drive-through. So he's on 10-lap old tires, but basically just driving through the pits. That will be a hard hole to dig out of. Havoc takes a 3-second time penalty. Looks like Fruit Giver's going to make the pass on Havoc. Sane's going to move down the spot. No, he's not. He's going to move it back up. Ginnett to challenge for 14th place. Moving right up the pack today. Kind of pushing them aside and saying, I'm coming through, everyone. So all the way up to 14th place at this point. And remember, he had that incident on lap 1 where there was a wing missing or something, so he is now in 14th place, pretty much from the back. He is on fresher tires. He got 3-lap old tires. But let's see what we got here. Seiya is really closing that gap up. Let's see how he's going to do here. Rigby takes a 3-second penalty. Yeah, we go a little wide there with Highways. Not quite sure there. It looks like they went a little wide. And I'm trying to look at the rain between these screens, folks, and it may be slow. I believe it's slowing. Not stopping. Highways, a 3-second time penalty. These time penalties are going to come into play at the end of the race if they don't get served in the pits, where you're going to see people finishing in certain positions. Get it up to 13th. Let's see what we have going through the field. Kachow out in the lead, followed by Cali Rob, only about a half second behind him. Behind him is Honesy in third. El Machaco is sitting in fourth. Lancy in fifth. TGL Stewart presently in sixth place. El Machaco just took a 3-second time penalty. Slayer Eyes currently sitting in seventh place. Norre Federico sitting in 8th. D-Mac is sitting in 9th. Rigby 10th. Just Secret is 11th. Nerdy is 12th. Looks like we got something going on here, folks. All right, look like maybe an. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Let's see who comes to the pits. Highway is missing a wing. Was anyone else involved in that? Let's see. So we got Norre without a wing. We have Cali Rob on the mediums, taking the roll of the dice on the mediums. And let's see. Ginnett is in drive-through penalty for Havoc under virtual safety car. So we are under virtual safety car here at lap 13. And virtual safety car has ended, which I don't really think it was that necessary, to be honest. All right, so let's get back up front and see what's going on. That really kind of tossed up the field a little bit. We got Kachow out front, followed by now Honesy. In third is El Majaco. Fourth is Lancy. Fifth is TGL Stewart. D-Mac in sixth. Seventh is Rigby. Eighth is Just Secret. Slayer Eyes in ninth. Nerdy in 10th. 11th, we have Saye. 12th, we have, well, Saye is moving up to 10th, maybe. No, yeah. He'll hold that. So Saye up to 9th. Slayer Ice at 10. Nerdy in 11th. Fruit Givers 12th. Havoc is 13th. 14th is Rozzy. Cali Rob is sitting in 15th. 16th is Norre Federico. Ginnett in 17th place. So a couple of setbacks there, it looks like. Back up to 16th place in front of Norre. And Highways is currently 21-ish seconds back from 17th place. He had to do that pit to get that wing replaced. Let's see what we got here. Cali Rob and TGL, both on the mediums. Probably just a slow car there for the yellow on track. I can't imagine that it was much of anything else. Now, I'm wondering, Highways had said earlier in pre-race that he may have been having a problem with a sticky pedal in his car. So I'm not sure if that played a factor in what happened here. We'll have to take a look at that. We'll have to talk to him and see what happened. All right, we got a pretty spread out field, so let's see. Let's go back up. Gakachow out front. Currently sitting about 5 seconds ahead. Holmesy sitting in second. DRS has now been enabled. I told you it was looking a little drier, folks. I told you rain looked like it was lightning. Not lightning, lightening. Sorry for my New York accent. So let's see. All these drivers up front on these old intermediates are going to have to come in because those tires are going to get burned off the car. So we're going to let the pits kind of roll through here. Again, it just set a fastest lap of the race, 1:24.6. Yeah, these intermediates are they're really just gonna get toasted. Intermediates are great when there's water on the track. Same thing with Kachal just picked up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's a tough one. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so now what happens is when they're on these intermediate tires and there's no water to cool them, they actually get hotter, much hotter, and wets are even worse. So you can't keep them cool. So pretty much once the race control says DRS is enabled, that's the time you should really be thinking about getting off those intermediates because you're just going to burn them. All right, Kachal's getting up front here and just kind of wait for these pit stops to cycle through before we get Holmesy takes a 3-second penalty here. Let's see. It looks like most drivers on the medium. Fruit is on the softs. El Bachaco's on softs. Lancey's on the softs. Everyone else is on mediums. Havoc, just Pitt, he took the softs. Ginnett is on the mediums. Slayerized, currently the only one on intermediates. I would imagine that's happening. He's coming in the pits right now. Like I said, we're going to wait for these 3 pit stops to cycle through. Looks like we got a little slowdown in sector 2, 3 here. Sure what it was. If slow-moving cars or... All right. Looks like pit stops have cycled through, so we're going to go ahead and go through the running order, even though we got some passes and... Yeah, not sure. Sector 1, pretty good battle here, so let's stick with this. This will be your battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So very close there, very close. We're going to stick with that. So sitting out front is Kachal in first. Second is Lancey. Every time I talk, it seems like something's going on in one of these sectors. That looks like it was TGL Stewart that might have had a little problem there. Not sure what happened. So Holmesy in third, Callie Robb in fourth, El Majacco sits in fifth, D-Mac in sixth, Rigby in seventh, Saye in eighth. 9th is Fruit Giver. 10th is Just Secret. 11th is Nerdy. Rozzy sits in 12th. TGL Stewart presently in 13th. Norhe sits in 14th. 15th is Havoc. 16th is Ginnett. 17th is Highways. Kachau just set a fast lap, which I'm not surprised on these tires. We're going to see a lot more of that. 17th is Highways, and 18th is Layerized. And 19th, officially, or unofficially, we had a DNF on lap 6, and that would have been Scavney. Very unfortunate seeing him back for his for one of his first races from a while. All right, looks like Holmesy had a little. Wow! Oh! Hey, man. Holmesy is, wow. Gotta stick with him a little bit. He just spun it hard. With a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Wow. Not sure what happened here, but Holmesy from 3rd down to 13th. So... had 2 problems that lap for sure. Oh, that's his race. That's it. He is a DNF at this point. Full course safety car. Unfortunately, lap 17, we see Holmesy out of the race. It's unfortunate to see that. We got some drivers biting on the pit. We're gonna We're going to definitely have some closing and gaps here. So let's just kind of loom around the track, see what we got going on. But Holmesy officially is DNF'd at this point. So we'll have to follow during the week and see if there's any incident reports from drivers after the race. Again, not sure what we saw. Um, Definitely, a full course safety car. They're waiting for the leader, which is El Majaco. Kachow took to the pits, served a penalty, takes on softs, comes out. Wow, comes out real close to Lancey there. So they are going to be in a. They're not going to have much contention behind them. The only one behind them at the time would be Cali Robb. He's coming up pretty quick on them. But other than that, he's the only fast moving, it would seem. Now we are under safety car here, lap 20 of 32. And El Majaco has just caught the safety car, followed by Just Secret. Rigby in third, Lancey in fourth, Kachow in fifth, sixth is Cali Robb, seventh is TGL Stewart, eighth is D-Mac, ninth is Fruitgiver, 10th is Sayings Forever. Going down the order, Sayings actually moved to 10th, 11th is Rozzy, 12th is Nerdy, Norre is in 13th, Havoc in 14th, F1 Guinnett 15th, 16th is Slayerized, and 17th is Highways. Now, this is going to change the race because now they're all going to be grouped up again, and DRS is active. So now they're going to be fighting to keep that spot real tight. And this is one of the few tracks that only has one DRS zone. So you get your detection zone right about here. If you're within a second here, then your DRS is going to pop open when you hit the DRS zone just before the start-finish line, which I'll tell you where that is. Take a look at this here. And there's the DRS line. So now he'll have DRS all the way down that stretch until he gets pretty much to the end where he's going to have to hit the brakes. So DRS is definitely going to play a factor now. Tires going to play a factor. Laps left is going to play a factor. We're on lap 21 of 32. This field is from, let's see, first. From first back to about 11th, the field is caught up. In 12th, 12th place about 13 seconds back. 13th place is 12 seconds off of that. So, I don't know. I don't know if the safety car is going to make another round here. Guys in the back are definitely really pushing to close that gap. But again, you don't want to get a penalty. You have to stay below the delta time. Otherwise, you get that penalty. And we saw that earlier. So lap 21 of 32 coming around here. I think this is our third safety car lap. Let's see, yes, because we got a safety car in lap 18. Well, we're halfway through 18. Wow, look at that, the sun, folks, the sun. Now that track's going to get hot. So yeah, lap 18, halfway through lap 18, we had a DNF here. That was Holmesy. So here we are in lap 22. Um, Realistically, it's a lot of laps of safety car, and we're on our fourth. This will be our fourth lap of safety car. Um, Field's starting to catch up here a little bit. Highways just took to the pit, so I don't know if he's going to catch the pack at this point. I think he opted for the softs. I think what he's going to do is maybe push for a fast lap. Um, he's on those fresh softs. He won't need another um, pit stop or anything like that. So realistically, all of these guys are on. Well, the top guys are in 5 lap old tires. Slayerized and 14's on 5 lap. But besides that, we got 1-2 lap guys. Now let's remember these 5 lap tires are not raced. Let's put it that way. I mean, they've done 4 laps of safety car. We're gonna stick with highways. He can see the pack. I'll say safety car in this round. Safety car in. I was wrong. He definitely caught the pack. So kudos. We might get another lap of safety car. No, yeah, safety car in this lap. Yeah, I knew it was going to be in this lap. So here we go. Got the sun out now. I was telling y'all just about 20 minutes ago, it was pouring. These guys were getting soaked out there. And now the sun is out. On lap 22, well, we'll have 22 laps finished when they cross the line. And they will have 10 to go. So 10 to go when safety car pulls in. DRS fully activated. All cars caught up. All within a normal time of each other. Oh, Rigby spins on the restart. That is, wow. Was that Rigby? No. That was just Secret. I'm sorry. Wow, he spun on that. That was, wow. Okay. Not sure what we got going on here, but we got Ginnett up to 11th here. Kachow's moving up the order to 3rd. That Cali Rob sitting in 4th. Now remember, they won't have DRS until lap 25. They'll have to run this lap and next lap without it. And then on lap 25, they'll get the DRS. So everyone's trying to stay in that zone. Unfortunately, let's see. Let's follow what's going on. Not sure what happened on the restart there. I think he got a little anxious. Rigby takes a 3-second time penalty. I think Secret just got a little anxious on the accelerator. His tires weren't quite warm enough, and he spun it. All right, so Elba Jacko is sitting out front by about 2.5 seconds. Second place is Lancey. 3rd is Kachow. Lancey just takes a 3-second time penalty. Cali Robin 4th, TGL Stewart in 5th, D-Mac in 6th, Fruit Giver is in 7th, Say 8th, Rigby 9th, 10th is Rozzy, 11th is Ginnett, 12th is Norrie, Slayerized in 13th, Highways in 14th, Just Secret is in 15th place after the spin on the restart, Havoc is in 16th place, and 17th, sorry, Nerdy has moved up a spot to 16th, so Havoc will be in 7th place to round out our order. We have unofficially in 18th place Honesy, 19th place Scab, but we're going to say that's pretty official. Sorry, folks. All right, so we got Kelly Rob making a move on Lancey to move up to 3rd place here. And worth noting, Kachow is now over a second in front of 3rd place. So in front of him is Elba Jacko by 2 seconds. Then Kachow followed by a full second. And then you have what we're going to have. Sorry, folks. Looks like Rozzy and Highways had a little something go on there. DRS is enabled. Kachow takes fast lap. So Elma Jack and Kachow will not have it. Cali Rob will not have it. Lancy should have it. TGL will have it next time around. DMAC should have. Nah, he's just out of range. So anyone that you're seeing within a 1 second range is looking to get through lap 25, and when they cross for lap 26, I think we have a spin here. I think it's Highways off the track. Highways is out of the race. In Sector 1, is he far enough off track, or are they going to call the safety car? Not sure. Not sure here. Sector 1. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a safety car, and we have Highways out on lap 25. And they're still racing, folks. They did not pull a safety car out. They're going to cross line at lap 26. Right behind El Majacco is Kachow, who will get the DRS at the line. And is really going to make a push towards El Majacco, who does not have that DRS. Let's stick with this. Yeah, he closed that gap way up. He's half a second. Let's see, we got Ginnett moving up to 7th. He's moving up the track today really well. Rozzy, 15th. 16th move down spot would be Rigby. Yeah, Ginnett is on softs, 6 laps old, and I gotta tell you, he's up to 7th place. He's 0.3 of a second off of 6th place. He's a man on a mission today. So you got El Majacco and Kachow like on each other's tail, half a second sitting there. Let's see how they do when they come to the line. Again, Kachow is gonna stay in DRS range, I think. I would guarantee it. And here we go, DRS detection. He is in range, so his DRS will go. Cali Rob will have DRS this time around as well. So let's watch this pack of 3 come around with DRS and see what they do. All right, we got Cali Rob's wing open. Kachow's wing is open. And Kachow is going to take the pass for first on El Majacco and close the deal. F1 moves up to 6th place. El Majacco down to 6th. 3rd is Cali Rob. Lancy is 4th. 5th is TGL Stewart. 6th is Ginnett. 7th is Saye. 8th is DMAC. Fruit Giver in 9th. Norhay rounds out the top 10. In 11th, we have Just Secret. 12th is Slayer Rise. 13th is Nerdy Average Gamer. 14th, Rozzy. 15th, Havoc. And 16th, it will be Rigby. 17th is Highways, who was our 3rd DNF. Honesy was our 2nd DNF in 18th. And Scabney was out on, I want to say, lap 6, putting him in 19th place. We've got a little something going on in Sector 2 here. Looks like Ginnett moved down to 11, so it might have had a little, 10-second time penalty. I'm not sure if it looked like something really happened. All right, so Ginnett is in and retired from the session, so he will be our 4th DNF. Retires in the pits. He will officially have finished 27 laps. All right, so we're on lap 28 of 32. We have 5 laps to go. 4 when they cross the line. We got a caution over here in Sector 1. That's going to be Rozzy, who's going to bring out the full safety car in lap 28 of 32. Rozzy will go ahead and take the 15th spot. for a DNF on lap 27. So it was him and Giddit that had a little bit of I'm not sure if they tangled. I'm not quite sure what happened. So we'll have to see. But here we are. We're crossing the line. Lap 29 of 32. They are in full course safety car, folks. They're going to have to get this cleaned up. 29 of 32. And I'll tell you what. We're going to put on the part of screen that's really going to matter in the next 4 laps, folks. And here we go, folks. This is kind of the tale of the tape. Right now we're on lap 29 of 32. These guys might get 1 lap or 2 laps to race. But the penalties here, if they don't get back to full speed and they end up closing up this gap, these penalties are going to play a huge factor in some of these drivers. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Let's go through the field here as they come through the tricky corner. Chow's sitting in first, Callie Robb in second, Seye is in third, D-Mac in fourth, Fruit Giver in fifth. 6th is Norhay, 7th is Slayer Eyes, 8th is El Majaco, Lancy in 9th, rounding out our top 10 is Just Secret, followed by Nerdy in 11th, Havoc in 12th, TGL is sitting in 13th, and Rigby in 14th. 15th is Rousey with a DNF, 16th is Ginnett with a DNF, 17th Highways with a DNF, 18th is Holmesy with a DNF, and 19th is Scavney with a DNF. So today's race we had 19 drivers start, and we have 5 currently as a DNF. Currently under safety car, they're going to cross the line at lap 30 of 32. They got 3 laps to race here, and this field is closing up. I suspect the safety car will be in this lap. And they're going to have 2 laps to race. They're going to come around the line with 2 to go. If safety car comes in this lap, I suspect that it will. There we go. You're on this corner. But I'll tell you what, the one coming up down in Sector 2 is just brutal. Let's see. Come on, safety car in this lap. Give these guys 2 laps of racing. They cross the line, 31 of 32 laps. And Hector gives a shout out to Kachow saying, "Go, Kachow." Thanks, Hector. Appreciate you. Appreciate you watching. So let's see what we're looking at. Safety car's got to be in, right? Come on. It's got to be in this lap. Okay, see, I told you. These guys are going to have 2 laps to race. When they come to the line, they are going to be antsy, to say the least. They're not going to get DRS for the rest of the race. So, I mean, they had a very small window of DRS. And some of the drivers capitalized. I mean, these safety cars have really bunched up the field. I mean, pretty much this is like the first 2 laps of the race, but at the end of the race, because these are the 2 laps that win the race. So we'll have to take a look as they come to the line. Kachow takes a huge push out of the turn, final turn, coming to the line here, followed by Callie Robb. TGL Stewart, severe collision with Havoc. So we have another issue in the back of the field. All right, so we got Kachow out front, followed by Callie Robb. Say is in third, D-Mac in fourth. Fruit Giver currently sitting in 5th. Norrie in 6th. Elma Jacko sits in 7th. Slayer Rise in 8th. 9th is Lancy. 8th is Lancy. Hold on. Lancy's moving down here a little bit. All right. We've got some movement on track here. We are 1.5 laps pretty much from the end of this race, folks. And we're out front with Kachow right now, who is leading by about 1.3 seconds. Cali Rob is behind him. He's out to about a 1.5 second gap behind him-ish. Seye is 3rd place. He's got about a 9, maybe about a second out. TGL Stewart just took a warning for track violations. That is 17 seconds of penalty. And what did we had a yellow? So guys, we have a yellow in sector 3. They're not going to pull the safety car, but here these guys come to the line with 1 to go. Now, it looks like Fruit Giver will get it going. Not quite sure. Maybe engine trouble, but let's get back to the racing here. Kachow currently sitting up front, followed by Cali Rob. Say in 3rd. D-Mac in 4th. Elma Jacko sits in 5th. 6th, Norhe. There's some movement down here. So 7th is Lancy. 8th is Slayer Eyes. TGL Stewart currently with 17 seconds penalty moves up to 8th. Slayer Eyes is 9th. Nerdy in 10th. 11th, Just Secret. Got a little thing in sector 3. That might have been, I don't know, it might have been Fruit Giver. All right, back up front here. And Slayer Ice is off track. So Kachow will cross the line in 1st place. 2nd is, well, we're going to let these penalties go by first, but Kachow most certainly is going to be in 1st place. Seye sits in 2nd place. Cali Rob finishes in 3rd. D-Mac in 4th. 5th is Norhe. 6th is Elma Jacko. We got cut off, folks. Let's see who the game says is the driver of the race. Seye. Yayins Forever is the driver of the day, according to F1 2021. So here we are, folks. We have Kachow currently sitting, or finished the race in 1st. Say in 2nd. Cali Rob in 3rd. D-Mac in 4th. Norhe in 5th. 6th is Elma Jacko. 7th is Lancy. 8th is Nerdy. 9th is Just Secret. Havoc in 10th. 11th is Rigby. TGL Stewart finishes in 12th. Slayerized is in 13th. Rozzy 14th. Ginnett in 15th. Then we start with our DNS. We got Highways in 16th. Honesy in 17th. 18th is Scabney, and Fruit Giver is disqualified. So he will move to 19th. So that is the race from Imola. And it was a very safety car filled race. But here we are at the end of this race. And here we go. We're halfway through season 2 here. I'm going to tell you, go ahead and check us out online as CFRF1.com. We're on Twitter, Checkered Flag Racing. We are on Facebook, Instagram. We are everywhere. We are on Reddit. We are on Tumblr. Go ahead and find us there. If you enjoyed the race today, slap a like on that video for me. And then, we'll see you next week. It's going to be halfway through the season, folks. We got 3 races to go. Let's see what happens. This is BA Dubs signing off.